Hey guys, how's it going? Will here. Today we will be talking about EIS. So what is EIS? EIS basically stands for Employee Insurance System, or in BM, System Insurance Pekerja. So in this topic, we'll be covering what is EIS. We'll also be covering about how to be eligible for EIS and the benefits, and the last part is how to apply for it. So without further ado, let's begin. So EIS is actually part of the new deductible on top of your KWSP or EPF that was started quite recently actually, back in 2018. So I remember the time when I was working, and then my first salary of 2018, all of a sudden I see in my payslip, why suddenly got new deduction and what is this EIS? So back then in 2018, a lot of people are asking what is EIS and what it does, and why nobody heard of this implementation whatsoever. So if you're one of those employees or workers who have worked before 2018, you will notice that this is something new, and this is also a monthly deduction, like I've mentioned, just like your EPF or KWSP, and also your normal SOCSO deduction. So this is the part where I cover what is EIS. So EIS is under SOCSO as well. SOCSO is actually your insurance, so-called your employee insurance, and this EIS, like I've mentioned, started back in 2018. So the purpose of this EIS is to provide you with a temporary fund in the event you lost your job. So there are some certain criteria where you are eligible to claim this EIS, which I will explain later in this video. This monthly deduction of EIS also covers yourself and your employer. Both parties will contribute to the same fund for you. A total of 0.4% of your salary, 0.4% meaning your employer plus yourself, of your salary will be deducted every month, up to a maximum of 7 ringgit 90 cents per party. So you are contributing 7 ringgit 90 cents, and your employer is also contributing 7 ringgit and 90 cents. So basically this maximum amount scales with your salary, and you will arrive at this maximum value when your salary reaches 4,000 ringgit per month. Any higher than that, you will still be contributing 7 ringgit and 90 cents from yourself. So this is part number 2, eligibility. So how to be eligible for this EIS deduction or EIS claim? Number 1, so obviously you have to be a Malaysian citizen or a PR working here in Malaysia. Your age has to be between 18 to 60 years old. And this EIS is only applicable for private sector employees only. It is also applicable to employees who are employed with service contracts. So what this means is, if let's say you are a contract worker for a certain organization for let's say 6 to 12 months, you need to have EIS as your deductible as well. And to be eligible to claim the EIS, your job loss must be something which is out of your control. So what I meant by this is, if let's say you are retrenched from your job due to bad economy or your company not doing well, so this is one of the criteria that you can claim your EIS. Also, if let's say you are receiving a VSS or a MSS, VSS is actually voluntary termination, or MSS, mutual termination between you and the company, bankruptcy of company, closure of company due to natural disasters. So what this means is, if let's say your company is operating in a shop lot and somehow, touch wood, the shop lot got damaged in a fire or in a flood and the business was completely lost, so you are eligible to claim EIS as well. You are also eligible if, let's say, you are forced to resign due to harassment or threats. It's like somebody in the organization wants to harm you or hurt you, and you are also eligible to claim EIS. Let's say if you have to resign because your employer asks you to do a dangerous job that is not stated within your job scope. So these are jobs, I say, like construction or something like that, whereby, let's say, you are forced to climb a building, a tall building, just to install some antenna or something like that, but it's not stated in your job scope, and your employer forced you to do that, and you resign because of that. Yeah, this is also one of the eligibility criteria where you can claim your EIS as well. So if you fit any of the criteria that I just mentioned and you lost your job, you must apply EIS within 60 days. You mustn't take long. You need to immediately apply for this so you can actually get some support during the time when you are finding a new job. Also, for this EIS, you must provide evidence that you're searching for the job. You cannot just chincai go and quit your job due to all these criteria and then expect to get free money and enjoy it. You cannot do that, because EIS will only give you funds up to 6 months only. So from time to time, you must also provide evidence that you are searching for a job. Let's say you are attending an interview, or you can show documents that you have applied for this job. So these are the things that SOCSO requires from you to show that you are still eligible to get the EIS fund or benefit. Now we come to the third part, which is the benefit of EIS. So I just mentioned this briefly in my second part, where you are eligible to claim EIS for 6 months. However, this 6 months is in reducing amounts. So it's getting lesser and lesser and lesser from the first month to the 6th month. So what is stated here is, for the first month, you will get 80% of your assumed salary. Second month, 50%. Third and fourth month, 40%. Fifth and sixth month, 30%. What is this assumed salary? So there is actually a table provided by SOCSO. I will link in the description down below if you want to check it out. Basically, the maximum assumed salary amount is 3,950 ringgit, and this is applicable for those with salary of 4,000 ringgit or higher. So it doesn't matter if you earn 4,000 ringgit or 9,000 ringgit or 15 or 20,000 ringgit. The amount 3,950 is the one that you'll be receiving from EIS if you claim for it. The last part of this video, how to apply. SOCSO has an online portal that I will also link in the description. There is a step-by-step instruction on how to apply this online. Alternatively, you can also walk into your nearest Perkeso office and do the actual paperwork, and make sure you read the instruction and provide the necessary documents. So from the Perkeso website, the documents required are your IC, your job loss proof, your statement of your bank account, and also your payslip for the last 6 months of your job. So these are the items that they need to process your application. So if you do need to claim EIS, so please prepare this document accordingly. It will help you to smoothen your application. So there you go. Just a quick video on what EIS really is, how you can benefit from it, what is the purpose of this EIS. So I hope that you guys learned something about this today. These are the benefits that you are eligible to claim in case you lost your job. Touch wood, hopefully nobody gets caught in this situation. So if you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, hit the subscribe and notification bell as well, as I'll be making more contents about this kind of deductions in the near future. The next video I'll probably be covering about EPF, the different type of account, what you can do with the accounts, so on and so forth. So we shall be covering very, very soon. Hopefully you will stay tuned for that. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe.